Namaste everyone. Let's start the class with a short prayer of Gita Dhyanam. ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Okay, in the last class we have started with the second chapter and then we have seen first 10 shlokas. So today we will be seeing from 11th shloka till 20th shloka. I'm starting with the 11th shloka. अशोच्यानान्वशोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाससे गतासून गतासूंश्च नानुशोचन्ति पंडिताः. So till now Arjuna was overcome by full of sorrow, and then he told all the sad words. With full of sorrow, he told all the sad words to Krishna, and then he decided like he should not fight. He should not fight with the Kauravas, who are his relatives and his teachers, grandfathers, etc. So he decided not to fight. He told all those words to Krishna. Now Krishna is replied Arjuna. What he replied was, "Oh Arjuna, why you are grieving for the people who are not grieving for? Yet you speak the words of wisdom. Wise people don't grieve like this for the people who are still alive and who are dead." So Krishna was trying to console Arjuna. Why you are grieving like this for this kind of people? So who did not grieve for you people? So wise people don't grieve like this. Wise people don't grieve for the people who are still alive and who are dead. So wise people don't grieve for like this. So don't talk like this, Arjuna. Like this Krishna consoled Arjuna. What else Krishna said? We'll see. नत्वेवाहं जातुनासं नत्वं नेमे जनाधिपाः न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम्. Krishna said Arjuna, what he said was, there was never a time I did not exist, and neither you and nor these kings. There was never a time all these people did not exist. So will any of us cease to exist in future also? So what Krishna said to Arjuna was, "Oh Arjuna, there was never a time I did not exist, neither you and not these kings, not even any of us cease to exist in future also. So don't grieve, Arjuna." Like this Krishna consoled Arjuna. What else Krishna said? We'll see. देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति. Krishna said Arjuna, what he said was, just only for this human beings, only for the jiva means human beings, only for the jiva, this body, this childhood, this old age, and gaining another body, see, all these things will be there. So with this understanding, a wise person doesn't grieve. So you also don't grieve, Arjuna. Like this, Krishna consoled Arjuna. What else Krishna said? We'll see. Matra sparshasthu kaunteya शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्याः तां क्षस्व Bharata. Krishna said Arjuna was, O Arjuna, the contacts of the sense organs in the sensory world will give rise to heat and cold, pleasure and pain, and coming and going. All these things are temporary. So, what was Krishna's intention was, he meant to say like all these sukha dukkha, heat and cold, pleasure and pain, and giving birth and then dying and reborn. So all these things are temporary. These are not constant. So you have to bear them, Arjuna. So all these things are temporary only. So you have to bear. No other option. But you stop grieving. Like this, Krishna consoled Arjuna. What else Krishna said was, Yam hina vyatayantyete purusham purusharshaba samadukka sukham dhiram somrutattvaya kalpate. Krishna said Arjuna was, O Arjuna, you are the prominent among men. O Arjuna, who was the prominent among men? The person for whom this sukha don't affect, who remains same in pleasure and pain, and who is having a discriminative understanding, is that only that person is fit for gaining liberation. So in this sloka, what Krishna said Arjuna was, the person who has a discriminative understanding of what is temporary and what is permanent, and the person for whom this sukha and dukkha don't affect, and the person for who is remains same in both pleasure and pain, only that person is fit for gaining liberation. So I'll repeat what I said. Krishna said Arjuna, what he said was, this sukha, dukkha and pleasure and pain, all these things are common Arjuna, you have to bear them. So you are the most prominent among men. So the person who takes all the pleasure and pain, sukha and dukkha equally, and who has a discriminative understanding of what is permanent and what is temporary, so only that person is fit for gaining moksha. That's what Krishna said Arjuna. What else he said, we'll see. नासतो विद्यते भावः नाभावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः. Krishna said Arjuna was, for this mithya means unreal, satyam means real. So Krishna said Arjuna was, for this mithya there is never a being, but for satyam there is never any non-being. So the ultimate truth of both real and unreal is seen only by the knowers of the truth. Here knowers of the truth means the person who has the discriminative understanding of what is real and what is unreal. So here Krishna said Arjuna was, O Arjuna, for the unreal there is never a being. For the real there is never any non-being. So the ultimate truth of both real and unreal, is only seen by the person who has a discriminative understanding of the truth. So the person has to gain the knowledge. Who knows the truth? Only that person is able to see this truth. That's what Krishna said to Arjuna. We'll see the next shloka. Avinashi tu tadviddi yena sarvamidam tatham vinashama avyaya avyayasya shasya nakashyat kartumarhasi. Here Krishna was saying Oh Arjuna, you first know that this entire world is perverted to be indestructible, and no one can bring the destruction of that, which remain unchanged. So what Krishna said Arjuna was, Oh Arjuna, this entire world is perverted to be indestructible. No one will bring the destruction of that. It doesn't change at all. So no one can destruct the truth. That's what he meant. Krishna meant that the truth never be destructible by any person. This entire world is perverted to be indestructible. That's what he meant. We'll move to the next sloka. Antavanta ime dehaha nityastyotam sharirinaha anashino prameyasya tasmadyasva bharata. Krishna said what he said was, these bodies, which is the self which is unchanging, and the destruction which is unavailable as an object of knowledge, are set to put to an end. Hence Arjuna, you have to get up and fight. So I'll repeat it. What Krishna said Arjuna was, these bodies which are the self which is unchanging and the destruction which is unavailable are set to put to an end. So Arjuna, you have to get up and fight. No other option. You don't talk all these things, you stop grieving. First you have to get up and fight. That's what Krishna said Arjuna. We'll see further. Yayenam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam ubhau tauna vijanitaha nayam hanti nahanyate. Here Krishna said Arjuna was, O Arjuna, the one who thinks the self to be the killer and to be killed, both doesn't know. So this self neither kills nor it is killed. So he meant to say like, the self means Atma. So the one who thinks the self to be the killer and to be killed, both doesn't know. So the self never kills nor it is killed. So this he meant that the Atma is permanent. It never kills and nor it is killed by someone. So don't grieve Arjuna, stop grieving, get up. That's what Krishna said. We'll see the last sloka of today's class. Najayate mriyate va kadachat nayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuyaha ajo nityaha shashvatoyam puranaha nahanyate hanyamane sharire. So here Krishna said Arjuna was, this self means Atma. This self Atma is never born and nor it die. It neither cease to exist nor it is. So it remain unborn, eternal, unchanged, and it will be never ever new. So what Krishna said was, the Atma is never born nor it die, and it neither cease to exist also. So it will remain unborn, eternal, unchanged, and it will be ever new. When this body is destroyed, the self, the Atma, will remain undestroyed. So he meant, Krishna meant that the Atma will never have a death, and it will be ever new only, and no one can destroy this Atma. So don't grieve, Arjuna. You stop grieving, first get up and fight. Stop all this shoka and all. So don't talk all these things, get up, Arjuna. That's what Krishna said in this sloka. So we are done with today's class. In the next class, we'll see the next 10 slokas. From 21st sloka till 30th sloka, we'll see. So thank you all for joining. We'll stop this class with a closing prayer. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ